Hi, Brad Poche here with Berryland Campers. Thank you for visiting us here on the World Wide Web. Today we're down in Holden, Louisiana at our Holden location, and we're at exit 29 off of Interstate 12. A lot of folks don't know it, but we have two different dealerships here at Berryland Campers. One in the Ponchatoula area and in the dealership here in Holden. That's exit 29 off of Interstate 12. We carry the Rockwood brand. And we're going to talk about one specific floor plan today because it's our absolute best seller and we have a lot in stock. This is the 2906 WS Rockwood. And all these units that I'm walking down here are 2906 Rockwoods. And the reason we stock so many of this particular floor plan is one, because they sell so well. And the reason that they sell so well is because of the features and cool things that they offer. I'm standing here on the outside. This is a 29-foot trailer. It's a model 29-foot. I should say you can put a tape on it. We'd have to pull a brochure, but I want to say this unit's right around 32 foot from tip to tip. But it weighs 7119, this particular one that I'm standing next to here. It has 3 slide outs, and the way we can get this unit to weigh so little and be so big is because it's a true ultralight camper that's designed to be pulled with a half-ton smaller vehicle, and it's made out of aluminum from the top, bottom, sides, left, right. And as we go inside, I'm gonna kind of lift some things up to show you the aluminum frame. It's a triple slide floor plan, and we often talk about the reason people buy campers is because of the floor plan. This has 2 big giant slide outs in the back, and it really opens the outside, the inside of it up. But we're going to get to the inside of it, but while we're out here on the outside, I do want to talk about some of the cool features. I've talked before in videos, and if you go back and look at some of our other videos, about model change, mid-year model change with the RV manufacturers. And this is a 2017 model, but realistically it's a 2017 and a half. They built a lot of 2017s that didn't have this nice windshield on the front cap. This is a feature, it's a mid-year change. We just got back from our open house. They kind of unveil all the new product here in September. And we were able to buy a bunch of these units just as they came out with this. But it has a nice windshield up here in the front. Of course, with all the Rockwood ultralights, and this is something that they changed probably 2 or 3 years ago, it's standard now with a fiberglass front cap. So you're going to have a fiberglass front cap on the front. Tall propane tanks, power jack. These units here that we have in our Holden location all are going to have the electric jack. And that's an option some people want, some people don't. We stock it different ways. But we've decided here at our Holden location to go ahead and put the automatic electric jacks on the front. We're going to move the camera and kind of move around to the front of the trailer here, talk about some more exterior options. Then we're going to walk inside. I got one plugged in with the air conditioner on. We're kind of in the shade now. We're not quite made it to fall yet. We've had a few nice cool days here in Louisiana. It's October 2016. We're talking about a 2017 and a half model 2906. I don't know how well you can see me without the sun shining on me, but it sure is a little nicer out of the heat. But we're on the door side of the 2906 WS. As I said before, we have about 10 of these in stock in different equipment and different color combinations. So you can come out here and take a look and pick out the one that works for you best. I want to point out this feature because I really like the fact that they do this. If you notice here on the door side, the slide outs are in, and you rarely get to see them with slide outs in. Everybody demos them with the slide outs out. This one just happens to be parked over here. But you have 2 awnings here on the door side. And that really gives you a big, nice patio area to work with when you get to your campsite. This is a big slide, and as we get inside, you'll see how nice the big slide out, how roomy it makes the inside. But it also makes it enough room for a pretty nice size awning here. You know, this is not a little short awning that's going to come out on the side of your camper, and then the awning's going to run out here farther. Frameless windows. So you don't have to worry about any gasket. Gives it a real nice clean look. Also, you have exterior speakers out here on the outside. So if you set up your picnic area, entertaining area underneath your awning, you can turn the radio on. You have a clear light, so if you want to see what's going on, and you have an orange bug light. Of course, alloy wheels, and that's something we're going to put on all of our Flagstaff, and that goes all the way up into the Classic Series. It is an option, so you can find them out there without it, but for the price, a lot of our customers ask for it, so we really try to stock them that way. You have another awning here. Now this one isn't on a slide out, but it covers the door, which a lot of people tell us is very important. Once again, the frameless windows. This is a TV hookup or TV bracket. There's a TV inside, and you can pull that TV off and carry it out here, and the bracket matches this particular bracket here. We also have these brackets in stock at Berryland Campers, so if you want to get the other end of the bracket and mount it on the side of a different TV, so if you had a TV that was just dedicated for outside, well, where do you plug it in? You plug it in here, cable, and a plug out here underneath the patio. This little deal here is a rack where you can put an outside grill. This unit comes equipped with the outside grill also, so you can hook it up here, cook out here, watch TV out here. I'm getting a little long-winded, but the Rockwood has so many features on it, it really does. And when you're competing in this price range, there's a lot of fiberglass trailers out there that are going to be a little less priced than the Rockwood, but I really don't think they offer near the features that you're going to find on the Rockwood stuff. This is a slam latch compartment door. The advantage of that, you drop it, it latches. No more fiddling with two little ones and making sure whether they're latched on each side. And this is another neat thing. This is a magnet that holds this door open. So if you're out here, you can hold it up, and then, I mean, you got to really kind of give it a jerk to get it off, but boom, then it drops. So nice feature there. Tons of storage here in the front. This is a little solar charging deal. You can buy a little deal. Not as popular down here in the South. A lot of the places out west where you do a lot of dry camping, where you're not plugged up and you don't need that air conditioning, they'll plug into here and it'll actually charge your 12-volt batteries, a little solar panel. And you'd have to buy that separate, the little panel separate, but it's equipped if that's which direction you want to go. Neat feature. We mentioned when we were up in the front the power jacks. This is where you button this for power jacks. These are just some of the exterior features on the Rockwood Superlight. A lot of this stuff's standard. You're going to find it across the board on the Rockwoods. Enclosed underbelly. Like I said before, I'm getting long-winded, but there's a lot of features. This unit is completely winterized with 12-volt heating pads. Not something you're going to find on every fiberglass trailer. But we've talked enough about the outside. I know you're dying to see the inside because that's what really kind of gets this trailer moving off of our lot. So we're going to walk into one with the air conditioning on and take a look at the inside. We're in the inside of the 2906 WS Rockwood, and as I said before, we have a lot of these in stock because it's our best seller, and the reason being is such a roomy floor plan. It really is. I said I was getting a little long-winded outside, but I'm probably going to even be longer-winded. It's going to be one of our longer videos because there's so much to talk about in the Rockwood brand. But the biggest thing I want to point out is this particular floor plan because it's so big. You have two big slide outs, one on each side in the living room area, and that really opens it up. Feature-wise, I point out I'm sitting on this couch. This is a 76-inch wide couch. It pulls out into a queen bed here, but it's got a lot of room. A full, you can lay down. I don't know if I'm gonna mess my microwave up on this couch and comfortably watch TV. And then when the bed's open, you can still have enough room in here to move around. So if you are sleeping guests, you got a lot of room. All of our Rockwood products are going to have the day-night shades, and there's one you can see through, and then when you close it all the way, you can't really see through it. And that's something that Rockwood has been doing for years, and it's something that our customers said they really like. We really try to put a lot of equipment. I refer to Rockwood when speaking with our customers as our premium brand. They make 3 different levels of Rockwood. They make the microlight or mini light. They make the ultralight, and then they make the Rockwood Signature. This is the nicest trailer in their ultra lineup, which is their mid brand, but it's not so much because of equipment, it's more because of size that they go up. Minis to Ultras to Signatures. The Signatures get big trailers, but the Ultras have just as much equipment and just as many things to talk about. You won't find very many trailers in this price point and this weight with a fireplace in it. We talked outside about a TV. This has a standard TV in it. LED lights. There's lights with switches that run down the middle, and you notice there's plenty lights in here, which is something we often say is very important. But they're on a switch, and I'll show you the control planner later, but then you have little lights kind of stuck into the slide outs in different places, and they have the switch on them. Big pantry here in the kitchen area. Nice wood front on the refrigerator, so that kind of hides it into the cabinet work. And also point out that this is a raised panel wood front. I'm looking around, the bottom of this cabinet door is raised panel. There's some cabinets over here that are down below the countertop. A lot of brands will actually take that and put a flat panel, not in a Rockwood, and whether it be the Signature, the Mini, any of their brands. You're going to have raised panel cabinetry no matter where you have a cabinet door. Nice bank of drawers here in the kitchen area. LG solid surface countertop is now standard across the board on all of our Rockwood products, and I think that's a nice feature. We've got another light here in the kitchen area. I want to point out on this floor, one, it looks great. This wood floor look is something that a lot of people like. We do have a different vinyl, so you have two different to choose from. As I said before, we have 10 in stock, so we got a lot of each. But I want to point out that it's flooring all the way back to the back of the camper. So it's easy to sweep out, easy to keep clean. If you go up north and you visit a lot of dealers up north, I know a lot of our customers are dealers up around the factory. A lot of the stuff that they'll find will have carpet into here. Because up north you're in a little more frigid climate, and that's important. Well, down here, we want floor. We got kids that are tracking in and out, and it's something that's important to us. You'll flip around here to the other slide out, and I'm spending a lot of time because there's just a lot to talk about and a lot of room back here in the back. We have theater seating here, and it's located directly across from your TV, so if you're sitting here watching the theater seating, it does recline, lays all the way back. So you got plenty of room. I can pull this out off the wall and get a little more room off of it and go a little bit farther back. It's a leather style material, which is easy to keep clean. A lot of our customers tell us they like this material because if something were to spill, you can wipe it off of it. Of course, you got a little storage here. This is another neat feature, and I just kind of noticed it. Down in this storage, there's actually a plug-in and two USB ports so that you can actually plug your phone in. Speaking of phones, this radio in the Rockwood products, and I've said this earlier, that Rockwood is one of our premier brands. We've been a Rockwood dealer for a long time. They also build the Flagstaff product, which we've been a dealer for a long time. They're not quick to change. They ran the same radio for a very long time, and that's consistency. And it's consistency when we sell a bunch, and it makes it easier for us to service you as the customer. They did change this year on the radio that they've used, and they've gone to a Bluetooth radio, trying to kind of keep up with the times. But you can actually control your radio from your phone via Bluetooth. There's a little app you download, you hit the button, you can control your radio, which is a real neat feature. We're going to flip around here. I'm in the back of the trailer now. I'm going to get the cameraman back here where the couch is and just show you walking into the front door and some of the features in the kitchen area. This would be walking in the door of the 2906, and we're spending a lot of time on this particular floor plan because it's a floor plan that we stock heavy at Berryland, and the customers tell us that they like. It's easy to pull. You can pull this with a half-ton pickup truck. This unit weighs 7,100 pounds, and that's this unit the way it sits with two air conditioners on it. So this unit's equipped with two ACs. They're both controlled by this thermostat. You can hit the little button, it switches its own. Both of the air conditions are ducted so that if you have your bedroom air condition on and you want to send cold air back here to the living room, you can do it. You can turn this one air conditioner on and it'll send cold air. or you can turn them both on together and it'll dump all the cold air into the ducts. Or for that matter, you can open up these vents and dump all the cold air directly into the camper. So we're in southern Louisiana. It's October and it still may hit 90 degrees a couple days this week. Air conditions are very important to us. So we're gonna, on our premium brand trailer like a Rockwood, we're gonna equip it with 2 air conditioners. I mentioned before, solid surface countertops, residential sink with a removable faucet, plenty of storage. This is another little feature that Flagstaff Rockwood's been doing this for probably 10 years, as long as I've been selling. We've been selling 01, and I can remember having these countertop extensions. And they do it because customers like it. It works. It actually gives you more counter space. It matches the countertop. It's of the same material. You don't have to worry about where you're going to store it. You lift it up, fold it down right there. Very usable floor plan, very usable camper. And I think that's why we do very well. That's why I like selling the Rockwood product. This particular unit is equipped with the freestanding dinette. We find a lot of customers like the freestanding dinette versus the booth. It is available in the booth dinette. Pointed out the day-night shades earlier. You have one you can see through, one you can't, but this is in a slide out. This is this big deep slide out here underneath the door side, but this window opens. So if you're out in a campground, when we do have a nice fall day, you got your windows open, cooking, your TV's down there, you got the 2 nice awnings, you want to talk out the window. Hello, honey, can you grab me whatever? It's very usable. And it's little things like that that you don't see on a lot of other brands that you almost always find on the Rockwood product. Go back to some of the construction features. The reason we can get this camper so light and so big is because it's aluminum frame. We talked about the floor being aluminum, the roof being aluminum, the tire slide box being aluminum. I want to talk about the way this roof is built. It's actually laminated. It's styrofoam insulation, and it's got aluminum trusses that run across. And you can pull these vents off of this air conditioner, and I would encourage you to come in and ask one of our salesmen to do that for you. But this is a nice big thick roof, but it's crowned. Well, the advantage to you of the crown roof, one, aesthetically it's nice when you're in here. It gives you a little more headroom here in the middle of the trailer. But on the outside it sheds water. That's probably the most important reason for us here in Louisiana, is a crowned roof sheds water. Well, here in Louisiana we get a lot of water that falls from the sky. So having a crowned roof and have something that sheds it is very important to us, because it prevents leaks on down the road in the camper, because water can't pool in it. We're going to walk up front here to the front of the unit. I do want to point out kind of where everything's located. The floor plan's on our website, so you can go look at a 2906 WS and see the overall floor plan. But it's also, you kind of see it in person with the camera. This is the entry door here. So when you walk in the entry door, you have a hall. You have a door here that goes directly into the bathroom. And a lot of people want that access to the bathroom. Even with the slide outs in on this floor plan, if you're going down the road, you want to open this door, hop in the bathroom, use the restroom. It's right here by the main entry door. And then the master bedroom's up here in the front, and it has a hard solid door too. So door placement's something that's important. Access to the bathroom, something that customers tell us that's important, and this unit has all of those. Come on up front, I'm going to show you the master bedroom. Well, I'm hoping you're enjoying this video on the 2906, and as I said before, I get long-winded, but there's a lot to talk about in this particular floor plan, and it has been our really hot seller. It's been a very good seller for us this year. We're in the front of the trailer in the master bedroom. You can't see it here, but this is a Serta, very nice, comfortable, residential style mattress. Forest River's been using Serta for years, and Flagstaff, since they started using Serta, has picked their premium mattresses and put it in their products. And that's something you don't see when you're just walking around in a camper, but about 2 nights into owning one, you're going to find out what kind of mattress you got. This unit has 3 slide outs, and once again, very towable for a triple slide out unit. The third slide out's a smaller slide out, but the cool thing is it's deep. This is the box for the TV here. It's deep. You got a hanging space here, nice big closet. Once again, raised panel cabinet doors. This one has shelves in it, and there's one more door that's in the bathroom. Well, what that gives you is the ability, and I tell customers this all the time, this turns this unit from a weekend camper into a 2-3 week long trip camper. You can pack enough clothes, have enough towels, and be comfortable enough in this bedroom and take a 2-3 week trip to the Grand Canyons, go to Canada, and still do it in a half-ton pickup truck. A Toyota Tundra, a new Ford F-150, a GMC 1500, all those trucks are going to very comfortably pull this camper across the country. It's got torsion axles, so you can really stretch out and not have to go to a fifth wheel to get 3 slides and some of the other things that you hear. I'm not going to get the cameraman in here into the bathroom, but there's a lot of pictures on our website that have the picture. This is a glass shower, and the sink in this shower is not a little square sink. It's a nice big round sink, and it has a big area around it so you can put your toothbrush down, so you can put your glasses while you wash your face and things like that. And those are the things that I find that customers, when they're shopping, may not pay enough attention to, but if you're really using it and you're going to stay in it for extended amounts of time, they become very important. Well, I think I've kind of covered the 2906. Oh, my cameraman's telling me I wanted to point this out. We're up in the bedroom. There's 4 ducts in this bedroom, guys. There's 4 air-conditioned ducts. And every duct in this bedroom and in this camper, you can turn a direction and you can close it. And that's something that you won't find in a lot of campers. We were talking about the sink before. This air conditioning's ducted. I will challenge anybody else to find a trailer, travel trailer, aluminum at this weight that has ducted AC. Everybody else drops that second AC and just blows the cold air on each side. Well, that's fine. You have the ability to just blow all the air conditioning, just open these vents. But this one is controlled by a thermostat, and it's a lot quieter. So I could go on and on. I'm looking over here, and I don't think my cameraman can get it, but we got a little command center here on each side of the bed. You got plugs, you got USB port, and you got a 12-volt charger. So no matter what phone charger you've remembered to grab from your truck, it's going to work over here on the side of your bed. We find a lot of people that have breathing machines when they sleep. You got a place to put it. We could go on and on, but I would invite you to come on out to Berryland. We discount these units heavy. We have 10 in stock right now. It's our best-selling floor plan. Take a look at it on our website. If you go to the left-hand side and just put 2906WS, it'll pull all that we have in stock and list all the MSRP sheets. If you're watching this video to the end, tell your salesman you saw the video. Let them know how we do and what we can add or take away to make it better next time. Thank you for watching, and visit us again at BerrylandCampers.com.